Hello everyone, let's open the AutoCAD. To start with modeling a 3D floor plan or a 3D house, let's change this workspace into 3D modeling. So we can see the different commands into 3D. So here let us set the units. Just type units and select this to change to different units that you want. So for me, I will choose millimeter and the precision into 2 decimal point and hit OK. So now let's start creating a 2D floor plan. Now type line and then set the length into 3000 or 3 meters since I am using the millimeters. At the same time length, and now make an offset to make this as a wall. Give an offset as 100 and then copy the two lines into 2800. Set the line into 2800 to make a room. Then copy another one 2800 same distance to make a kitchen. Now let's make an offset into 100 to make this into wall. And then just type F to make a fillet command to connect the two lines. Make sure that the radius set into 0. Another fillet. So now we make a wall into 2 rooms. Now copy these 2 lines to make another wall. Give a distance of 3000. Now let's repeat a copy into 1700. And then another one. Let's make another copy into 3000. Another copy command into 1000. Now let us make a fillet again. Give the radius into 0. Just fillet the 2 lines from here and there. Then another fillet from the last line to the last line. Then the other line. Now click this line and then hit delete. Now let us make a trim. Select all the line and then trim. Another trim and trim the line that is not needed. Another trim command. Now let us copy this wall into 1350 to make another wall for our comfort room. And then let's make a trim. Trim all the lines that is not necessary. Another trim. So let's make another line here since we accidentally did the other one. And then fillet. And now make an offset for the door. Just give a 100 millimeter. Another offset into door opening into 800 millimeters. And now hit a trim again. Now let's make another fillet again to connect the 2 lines. In this part here and the other line here. And then make a trim again for those lines that is not needed. So I already made a room. And then let's make another door opening again. So make an offset of 100 and then another offset of 800. And then trim the line that is not necessary again. So cut this one. So we already made the door opening. So we made another door offset of 100 and then another of 800. Then extend this line to the other line and then hit the trim again. Then make another door in our comfort room. So offset this one to 100. Now let's make another offset to 800. Another one is 100. And then extend the two lines to the other line. And then trim this one so that we can make a door opening. Now we already made a door opening. And now let's make the balcony. So the end, make a rectangle from the other end to the other end. And then make a polyline. Give the distance into 300. Then copy this one to 300. Now we'll already make the stairs and the balcony. Now let's make this one into a 3D wall. To connect all the lines to make it a polyline. So just type boundary and hit the center between the lines. So we already make a polyline for our walls. Now let's take a look into the isometric view. And then let's extrude this one. Give an extrusion height into 3.2 or 3200 and hit enter. Now let's take in a realistic way. So we already make a wall for our 3D house. Now let's make a door in the door opening. In my case, I already made a 3D model in the door. So I just copy this one. To copy this one to a specific point, just select the object what you are going to copy, then right click, copy clipboard, and then select the base point that you want to copy. Then go to your main model and then paste the door. So let's mirror this one for the different door opening. So let's copy this door to the door opening. Just hit the midpoint so that you can also put this one in the midpoint. Then the other one. So the other door, hit the midpoint again, and let's take a look into a realistic way. To cover up the open area, let's make a press pull command. So we already have close the open area in here. Next thing to do is to make opening of the window. We have a lot of ways to make the opening of the window, like the shell command or the box. Let's make a box which is 1000 by 1000 by 1000. And then make the reference line is 1 meter from the ground. Then move the box from the reference line going to the center. Let's take a look at the 2D wireframe. So we have already put the box into the wall. Now let's repeat the copy into the different wall so that we can make a lot of windows. Now let's rotate this one for the right side window. And then copy again the box from the reference line to the center. Move the reference line to the other point so that we can move this one to the center of the other wall. And hit enter. Now we have already put all the box for our window opening. Now let's make a subtract command. Select the wall or the object which we are going to subtract, and then select the object which we are going to subtract from the wall. Select all the box and hit enter. And let us look in the realistic way. Now we already made the opening of the window. Since we already made the window opening, let's make the window design. So I will make a sliding window glass. Just type rectangle, then make the distance into 1000. Now let's make an offset of this rectangle to give thickness. Let's give this one into 10 millimeter. I mean 20 millimeter. Now let's give a line so that we can divide it correctly. Then make a divide command, set into 3. So we divide this one into 3. Offset this one into 5. Another one to 5. This one to 5, another one 5. Then delete the center line. Now let's extrude this one. Make an extrusion height let's make first a rectangle in this. And now let's extrude. Give an extrusion point into 100. Then the other one, just extrude again. Then move this one to make it a center. Let's delete the extra line. Make a box for a glass. Then move this one to 50. Then extrude it one and give thickness. Stick to the realistic view. Now to make this one into hollow, let's subtract the bigger rectangle into a smaller rectangle and hit enter. Now take a look again. You can do that one also in the shell command, but in my case I make a subtract command. Now in viewing the realistic view, we can see that we already made a window. Now let's make a color in the wood and give also the color of the glass. To give the color of the glass, just type materials and type glass. So you can see the different glass in here. Just select what you want and then drag it up to the glass. So we already modeled the glass. And ready to put that one into the window opening. So let's copy this one, make into 2D wireframe view, then select all the window, then make a copy command. Select the midpoint and then paste that one to the midpoint also. The other one. Do this into all the window opening. Then enter. So let us rotate this window so that we can make also to the right and left window opening. Then hit copy again. And put that one into the window opening, the center point. And then hit enter. Let's take a look at the realistic view. So I already made the window. Now since we're done in the window, let's make a rooftop. Let us close this one, just type polyline and then select all the edges. Now we already made the polyline. Let's take a look in the 2D wireframe and select the polyline. Let's make an offset of 100. And then let's extrude this one and give a thickness. So we already have the slab or the rooftop. Now let's make a rooftop wall. Give an extrusion height. So we already have the rooftop wall. Let's delete this line. Now let's make opening a rooftop wall. Let's just make a line in the center and then give an offset to a specific distance. And make a rectangle in that so that we can extrude. Now let's extrude going down and give a height. That's what you want. But for me, I'll give 1000. Now since we have already the box, let's change the extrusion height. Now I already have the box in here, and then let's make a copy for the center so that we can put that one to the other side, and let's subtract this one. So we can see we have already made opening, the same as what we did in making the window opening.